With the sounds of the drum echoing in the back, these men who are out on bail are preparing sage, a traditional medicine used to cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. They are residents here at the Behavioural Health Foundation, or BHF. Instead of doing hard time behind bars, they've come here seeking redemption.
It's not a dry couple of days before we clean them.
Men are usually the spiritual leaders. It's no different here on the outskirts of Winnipeg, where Daryl Desjardins provides guidance to 80 or so residents, most of whom are Indigenous.
I teach them how to pick medicine. Then they ask me what they feel, what should they do. Teach them to do the best for them.
Not all who live at the BHF come through the justice system. Some find their way on their own to this long-term treatment center. Most are here to get sober, while others come to manage their mental health. Angela Anton is the director of Indigenous programming. She's always got something on the go, whether it's 7 sacred teachings, beading, sewing, medicine picking, sweat lodge, full moon ceremonies, and even connecting residents with Sundance. She's walked in their shoes. In 2012, she too had to reach out for help.
A raging alcoholic at one point in my early 20s, and I continued on until I was 34.
Antoine came here after having too many dealings with Child and Family Services.
I chose my addiction over raising my family. I lost everything, my car, my house, my partner.
Anton contacted BHF on her own as a last resort. She waited 4 months before a spot opened up. She heard about BHF through a friend. That's how most hear about this place, because she says BHF doesn't advertise, nor do they recruit. Anton is 12 years sober now, but she still vividly recalls the day she arrived.
There's 2 chairs when you walk in the main building and they face the doors. And the reason that they're there is to make you think, like, you know, the doors aren't locked. You can choose to sit here and wait to be taken in, or you can choose to just walk out and continue doing what you're doing. I sat there and I bawled my eyes out. I bawled my eyes out because I knew that my liquid courage was never going to be any use to me anymore.
Inside, you do not get your own space. Instead, you learn to live with others.
You move into a room where there's 6 other beds, and you just pick a bed, and that's your spot for the next however long you choose to stay. Everything's taken from you, your money, bank cards, everything. No contact with the outside world for 30 days.
She says you're also required to start writing in a journal.
It's been 30 days. I'm so excited. Big milestone for me. Next thing you know, you make it to 3 months. And again, another milestone. But at that time, you get your 30-day journal back. And you have these responsibilities that you have to follow.
Anton says that people who are serious about their healing usually stay here for a year or 2. During that time, many are taught a routine. Others complete high school, and some in search of jobs. She says the cultural component of their treatment helps people find purpose in life, including Kasha Constant, who came here on bail in May 2022.
Yeah, we used to tell people we were twins.
Constant shows us the tattoo she got on her arm for her brother. The two were a pair from a young age, going in and out of foster homes.
I lost my brother, and that's what got me into hard drugs. So yeah, I got into fentanyl actually. That's what, for like a year and a half straight.
She began selling drugs to feed her habit.
So I already had warrants, so I ended up getting picked up anyways, and being in jail gave me time to think clearly. I wanted to find the tools to grieve in a proper way, and BHF gave me those tools.
Constance says the sweat lodge is where she found her salvation.
I started going to sweats every time they had them. I jumped into Sundance and felt like my spirit needed that, right? I've been going, and now traditional is like a big part of me.
After graduating high school, a receptionist position opened up here, and Constant got the job. Not long after, she worked her way up to a key worker doing intake and managing residents.
I wanted to be that inspiration to, like, you know, I've been there. I was in your guys' shoes, you know, especially these people from bail. You come into this program very insecure and stuff.
Now that her life has order, she's working on getting custody back of her 4-year-old daughter.
I didn't want to put her through the things, and like that's the thing me and my brother used to say, we don't want to put our kids through the same things we went up to, because like I said, right, we were in 30 to 40 foster homes. It's cute, I'll be at home and she'll be like, Mommy, are we going to ceremony today? Because she does full moons with me now, right? So she knows how it goes, she knows what to do in the sweat lodge.
Teachings not only for her daughter, but for herself too. Constant grew up knowing a life of survival. Now she will learn to live a life of love and purpose with her daughter. T.R. Wheatley, APTN National News, Winnipeg.